Welcome back. It's Bruce Millington, Joe Champion and Ian Wilkerson looking at Sunday and Monday's live Premier League games. The first of them takes place at the Amex on Sunday at 1:30. Brighton versus Arsenal. Paddy Power bet 100-30 Brighton. 8-11 Arsenal, 13-5 the draw. Joe, when you're looking at that 8-11 Arsenal and you're thinking everything has its price and that is Arsenal's price, or does it stink the place out?
Yeah, I think I'd want a bit more bang for my buck as far as Arsenal are concerned at the moment, especially if they get beaten again tonight. If they get another thrashing of City, then their heads will be right down, and their away form this season has been pretty poor. I think they've only won 3 away games in the Premier League. So, Brighton have picked up. They're doing really well in their battle to avoid the drop, and no defeats in 6. So I'd take them draw double chance, really, just a straight lay of Arsenal again.
OK, Wilco.
Yeah, I can't have Arsenal at 8-11, and we need to see some signs of life from them before I'd consider them at that sort of price on a trip which could be quite tricky. Brighton are going well, aren't they? They're unbeaten in their last 6 in all competitions. But my bet for the game is one of your old boys, Glenn Murray, to find the net. He scored 5 goals in as many games. It's great to see him doing so well at 34, playing in the top flight. Haven't got his chance. It's 13-2 to score first, but I'm probably leaning more towards the 5-2 to score at any time. I think he's the sort of player that could give the Arsenal defence a pretty restless afternoon. So I'd anticipate that he could have another profitable afternoon.
The only thing I would say with Arsenal is that the time to back them is when they're in crisis. When everyone's slagging them off and saying how hopeless they are, they tend to just go bang and win the next 5 games, don't they? But it's definitely a test for them. Certainly a test for Chelsea. They're 4-1 to win a league game, which is a pretty much almost unheard of sight. But that game, of course, is at the Etihad. They're playing Man City, who are 8-15, and the draw is 11-4. It kicks off at 4 o'clock. And Ian Wilkerson, what will the outcome be?
I wouldn't go against City. I mean, Chelsea are having their wobbles. We've talked about them when we were speaking about the FA Cup outright early on. The away game's not been great. Their away form's not been great. Wins over Huddersfield and Brighton in their last 8 matches on the road. Not a lot to shout about. City have scored at least twice in all but one of their home league games this season. And I would anticipate another positive performance for them. Chelsea do find a net, admittedly on the road, all but 2 of their away games they've scored. And City have kept just 3 clean sheets in 11 home games. So I'll be going for City to win and both teams to score, which is I think about 9-4, 23-10, around there. OK,
Joe, I thought when Man City won at Chelsea earlier this season, I thought it was one of the best league performances I've seen in the Premier League. I thought they were strong, they were dominant, they were classy, they stuck together. They just showed to me that they had their fight to go on and absolutely boss this league and potentially win the Champions League as well. It was a brilliant performance. Can they follow that up here with another resounding win over the Blues?
Yeah, they were brilliant that day at the Bridge, weren't they? Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty much singing from the same hymn sheet as Wilco here. Chelsea still carry an attacking threat. They've got quality players in that side like Hazard and Will.i.am, and I sound like Paul Merson calling him Will.i.am there, but it's because we were talking about it yesterday. But yeah, I think City will be too good for them. But I can see Chelsea scoring, so City to win, both teams to score for me as well.
And what is your favourite hymn?
Jerusalem, does that count?
Jerusalem, yeah, that's a hymn, yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
What else is it? It's an anthem.
Yeah, it's a poem, isn't it?
I don't know. No. What are you going to have at your funeral, Wilco? You're going to go for the old Abide With Me, nap?
My Way by the Sex Pistols.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Christ. That's like die for a while. I don't fancy that one at all.